by Rattel. They're still maintaining gold across the rest of their members here. Most of their players are keeping even with their opposition here. The only person that's really experiencing a gold deficit is really just Rattel, but it's answered back when you look at the mid lane, how much gold Isaac has over Mikey.
Yeah, and we have to take a look. I actually might just have to hold that. TSM.
Hextech ultimatum on the Rattel. Here comes the hero's entrance. The rest of ROLSTER try to scatter out, but it's a beautiful response from Salem, knocking up multiple members of TSM. The Moonfall's there, but no damage follow-up from the rest of TSM. ROLSTER answered back.
Yes, and they immediately get slapped down. ROLSTER able to find some kills and gotta find a response. That's a huge engage from Salem.
Luna wants to go forward, but that means Tethys can lock him down into the Hextech ultimatum, but he flashes over. He takes out Petroni, and Luna walks out safely.
We're talking about AD carries that are flashing forward when Luna wants to join the party. As it does not stop here, Rafa. ROLSTER want to keep finding more. Literally a show and literally a game that we are watching. So I appreciate how effective we're going with that. But look at this engage.
Oh, can we appreciate the re-engage though from ROLSTER? Hero's entrance is going to lock them down. Cataclysm catches out too, but beautiful stuff from Luna, dodges out with the Featherstorm. Salem taking critically low. Will fall. Mikey on the back line, already eliminating one, but will fall in response. Tethys trying to lock up Isaac. They go for it. TSM take down 3.
Oh my god, and look at how tanky they are. They're just so resilient. It was kind of a mismatched fight there for ROLSTER. They do have Petroni here, but look for how ROLSTER might enter into this. Rattel is not here. Could look for a teleport.
Doe flushes right back in, but if they take out the jungler, there's no consume, no smite. That's the jungler gone for ROLSTER. The rest of TSM try to access to the backline. Watch Isaac, watch Luna. These are the carries that can try and save the team fight for ROLSTER. TSM, they've lost out on Mikey. Tethys still has Cataclysm available, but he needs to wait for a potential re-engage. 5,000 HP on the Dragon's gonna reset. Rest of ROLSTER looking for the re-engage here. Stasis onto Tethys. The knock-up is there. Cataclysm onto the backline, but Rattel slices and dices through the TSM jungler. Sony's in there! Hook shot onto Luna and Isaac. Luna's there. The Stasis with the rest of TSM. They have the HP advantage, and they will slay ROLSTER to the ground.
And oh my god, the undefeated team coming out from Korea is now going to fall in game 1. There's a couple of recall BMs. They noticed, hey, there's no jungler here. It's time to fight. TSM, they find an amazing team fight for themselves. They take out ROLSTER and win a final kill and an ace. TSM are going to take game 1.
2 seconds on Doe. Wait, they can't actually
oh my god.
Doe because the meters are there. Doe, the single survivor, but a teleport is coming in, I believe, from Sony.
That's it.
That should be it. Mikey is also there. 1,000 HP on the Nexus. And ladies and gentlemen, TSM taking a game off of ROLSTER from Korea.
Talk that trash talk, Mikey. There you go. This is why I love the player camps here. This is why I love getting to see the players on screen. Yes, and for TSM, you notice they're already trying to force off Luna and Salem from the wave. Forcing some summoners away from this Alistar is important. And Nunu's right on back into the mid lane. Isaac gets out with a second.
Whoa! Carlito has been immaculate with the Justice Punch Flash, but it's too much damage from Isaac and Doe. Now they're turning it around. Tethys, one more auto attack from Doe. It's not going to take him down. Tethys will be able to live, but First Blood this time around goes over to ROLSTER.
Acres are just barely missing on their opponent.
Probably no time for that, but watch where Isaac is right now. He's snuck behind enemy lines. He's waiting for a flank. The rest of TSM funneling into the choke point, and now Isaac will make his move. A lot of crowd control into the backline of TSM. Here comes Isaac. Where is Petroni? He's looking for his mark, the death mark onto him, but a flash over the wall allows Petroni to escape and disengage from the fight. The backliner for TSM still alive, so he can put a lot of damage into the front line of ROLSTER. Isaac has already blown the most of his burst damage, and he can't do anything. He can't contribute to the rest of the fight. TSM, Rattel looking for a miracle engage, but he just gets eviscerated.
And Carlito with the last bits of HP is able to walk away. TSM, they get a team fight victory and they get the Drake. This ROLSTER, they feel a little bit discombobulated right there, right? Rattel had the chum the waters on top of him and it forced out the Corky Valkyrie. So no mobility, no way to get out of this fight. You get to see the rest of this as they just lock them down under the turret. They still have a minion there, so a lot of that fortification is gone. And this is just an overall huge win for TSM as they're continuing to show scaling efforts. That's Doe gone. Dragon's Rage. Stasis popped. TSM's, they're going to find the enemy jungler for ROLSTER, and that could be the Baron immediately now.
You have Nunu, which means you have Consume. Even if Smite doesn't come up in time, you'll still have enough true damage. But they're just looking for the re-engage again. They found Salem, chump the waters, massive nap up from Salem. He's trying to get out there. He's trying to live to tell the tale. but there's no tale to tell when you're dead. TSM still on the front line, still on the pursuit. Isaac looking for a re-engage with the death mark onto Sony. He's able to take out the Baron laner, but you still have to... Wait, Patroni's dead! Luna's able to find him! Now Mikey and the rest of the TSM have to be on the retreat. ROLSTER still holding their ground.
Just so close. They take a little bit too long.
Win, and ROLSTER now getting the gold lead. It's still not a surefire win. Any fight
Oh,
can
look
be
at the death
game-changing.
push, though.
Beautiful
Rattel.
death push right onto Salem. He's going for the re-engage. Rattel is going to slice and dice away to the backline. Patroni popping the stasis. No death mark is going to reach him. He flexes backwards, and there's no more mobility to reach him. Patroni can now fire back, but Salem with another knock-up onto the backline. Patroni dashing forward. He finds Luna, but he's also traded back. It's going to be up to Mikey, but Doe will find him. The smite comes down, another auto attack, but the stasis will come through. Mikey, can he get a Trident Blazer? Oh my goodness, there it is! But Isaac is still alive, and you have to deal with the set. The knockup, ROLSTER will prevail and ace TSM.
They just barely get out of that. It is the mid and support Salem. They take so much extra damage, and it is Luna who pumps out the massive amount of damage in that last team fight. They are not able to find any kills, and despite Patroni able to play aggressive, despite him able to dash Fertile, if they can't clean up these waves, it's on ROLSTER. They can say, look, you're gonna lose out eventually. No pack here. Mikey!
But Doe pops the stasis, dodges out on all the bursts from Chum the Waters. Mikey's gonna use his own stasis to avoid the death mark. Carlito re-engaging with the hero's entrance. Salem taking a lot of damage. Patroni over the wall with the culling. He's not taking any damage. Beautiful 5-man taunt from Carlito. TSM looking for the closing door onto this series. Can they put in the damage? Salem has been found. Rattel answers back on no Mikey, but Patroni is still alive. TSM, can they take down this crocodile? There's no one else there to save him. Elder Dragon is still on the line, but Isaac and Doe are still alive. They can fight back. Death Mark is available once again. Gets a lot of damage down onto Tetsis. Patroni has to pop the stasis while Isaac take it back. Look at the damage that's coming out from Isaac. He's keeping all these 4 members here by himself.
Chase them out of the base. Isaac is here. It looks like Doe is not going to continue going, but the Living Shadow comes out. Sony, oh my god. He's getting really close. Sunny not able to go down there, but a good team fight victory for TSM.
Look for Luna. Teleport is also available for Rattel. Doe keeping his eyes on this Dragon. Salem, can he get into the pit and cause enough disruption? 2-man knockup. Doe has the Sonic Wave. They're trying to burn him down. Chum the Waters is keeping Rattel at bay. Beautiful kick from Doe, trying to disrupt the rest of TSM and their chances of taking this series into their own hands. Sony is gone. Beautiful package is going to corral the rest of TSM. Mikey's on. Patroni on his last legs. He's got the revive, but can he come up and fight the fight that TSM need? No! Even a quadra kill from ROLSTER's Luna will be the death sentence for TSM.
The package comes on through. It is a quadra kill for the AD carry of ROLSTER Y. And Korea, despite all of the mishaps that have happened this game, are fighting tooth and nail to come back in a game that has been against all odds for them. Or is TSM or ROLSTER going to close this out? They're trying to find Tetsis, but he's pretty tanky, brother.
Dimitri, in game 1 of their grand finals, TSM did a base race. Sony is prepping the waves right now. They have to defend against ROLSTER, who are trying to walk into the base right now. Sony is still walking onto the Baron. They're committing to it, but ROLSTER just gonna burn down the Nexus. They say, TSM, there's no base race this time around. We're going to game 3.
Okay, you know, you were talking about the game that, you know, the best of 7 that they had in the Wild Tour to get here at the Horizon.
Wings in that jungle quadrant. Mikey making sure that he doesn't overextend and give ROLSTER an easy advantage. Next 2 objectives. Second Rift Herald. Isaac
right on in.
Getting locked in. No flash available. Shockwave right onto Patroni. A beautiful re-engage from Salem. Locks up the main damage dealer. TSM, and Doe is the one that follows through, finishing TSM's chances. Now, the re-engage though from TSM. Beautiful moonfall from Mikey is gonna answer back. And TSM, just as I say, when Patroni goes down, you still have to deal with Diana, whose potential re-engage, potential die.
Oh my god, and look at this. I love this coming out from TSM. They're going to take control from Onside River. Or take control. Oh, actually.
Whoa. TSM, relax. ROLSTER are able to just re-engage beautifully, catching out the front line of TSM when they went too far forward. Mikey gets chewed to bits, and ROLSTER are the ones that are on the pursuit.
The amount of wave clear that they have on this side. ROLSTER now in position to take this mid-tier 2, or at least take a bunch of plates. Mid-wave is coming out soon. Looks like they're going to go for a recall here. I don't know if Sunny is going to be able to do much. Lee Sin is here. Patroni is here to help. Might just be a trade of the Baron laners. Oh, Rattel
Oh,
flashes.
whoa, what a kick!
Go!
Lines it up onto Sony, strike from Doe, and Sony can't do a thing to finish off Rattel.
Just knocks down.
They still have to make sure that they don't get caught out by the team fight engage.
Oh,
TSM, but a shockwave
Petroni.
will lock down all the threats and the dives, but Isaac will still fall to TSM. But Throny dealing with Luna.
Sony.
They called him out. Wait a minute, TSM! Do I dare say it? They're still down 3,000 gold, but they've knocked down 3 from ROLSTER.
All of the carries, it's Doe who can't get into the backline. The Dragon spawning. Salem tries to find and engage, but ROLSTER, you may have gone a little too
He's
far.
dead.
Rattel.
Rattel is able to answer back. Takes out Petroni, but Mikey under the turret.
Mikey.
Has to be careful. That's one big scary crocodile. You don't want to mess with him. You don't got enough belts. You don't have enough ropes to rank.
If they can grab this, TSM can wrestle for control back into the pit. But they're racing to find Petroni right now.
Yeah, Petroni is isolated all by himself. Salem
He's
just needs
dead.
the marksman all by himself. Stasis is going to pop, but I don't think
Yes,
Petroni's going to get out of this one
No.
alive. The rest of ROLSTER have also collapsed onto the split push attempt that TSM were going for. Tetsy's trying to buy some time, locking up a couple members in ROLSTER in that Cataclysm, but the rest of TSM are scattered,
Oh.
and they're picked up. Carlito still trying to do everything to keep himself on the map, but ROLSTER through thick and thin will prevail through everything that TSM threw at them. They have 5 members strong. It's only Tethy's, but 25 seconds on the nearest member of TSM. ROLSTER are looking to end the series right here, right now.
That he's going for it, he's cutting the wave, but it's just not enough, Rafa. TSM playing the hearts and minds, the hearts of Brazil versus the minds of Korea, end up falling. And the LAT and AM teams, they find a win in the first game of both of their series, but aren't able to close it. You almost went for it. Look, I respect it, but look, like, there's so many blinking health bars here. Max Green is gonna have to go down.
Glacial Fissure onto the back line, trying to pop damage onto Emo. Wind is rotating on over.
Oh.
Volcanic Corruption, the CC
Just
onto
dead again.
Old School is going to mark him for death. And Naku Gaming just tearing through Drive. They find one onto YK, but it's a triple for Wind as he finds another one onto Chuck.
There's no Zinzal, but it is just a lightning strike after continuous ones. Wind just finding piercing air. Yes, DKG just moving across the map swiftly and wanting to make sure that their opponents are unable to act. Some pretty massive paralysis is starting.
Yikes!
Rooted. There's no use for the QSS. It's not enough. The Rift Herald gets summoned. The ultimate is blown by Old School. And that might just be Chuck being found as well.
Dimitri, I know we were past the Halloween season, but Stam Hueva is spooky as he's just popping out of bushes and he's just destroying members of Drive one by one. Dakun Gaming and the rest of this squad TP in with Destiny Gate. Hueva will run at you 1,000 miles an hour and just eliminate you from the game.
Yeah, take a look at this, just how much range they're able to utilize. YK goes in, that's the inhibitor down, the ultimate as well. I think Chuck is going to have to pay for the sins of his team, as this might just be it, Rafa. They're going to go for the end.
T-Tigers had the recall, but he doesn't even get a chance to come back in time.
That's it.
Yeah, just Dakun Gaming saying, all right, chalk it up. Game 1 in the books. Ladies and gentlemen, this
You're Dakun Gaming. You're just pulling him away. He can't ever kill you. It's very scary for them. They're going to start with the Rift Herald on the opposite side. Trevor going to try to look for this, but I wonder, do Dakun just go for this? Galio's here.
Emo getting stopped in his tracks. Bubble and Tidal Wave is
That's
at
huge.
next screen, but he still lands the grand entrance on the 3. Now Wind has to put in damage, but he has to immediately get out thanks to Chuck zoning him off. The screening is great from Tribe.
Oh, Yo!
What a beautiful engage from Yo! Finds the knockup, but starting with the Moonfall's response, tries to find one onto Yo and another one onto Emo, but the rest of Tribe are running at the hands of Hueva, who runs down Old School.
They get all of those kills, and it started obviously there with Hueva dropping the Rift Herald in mid.
Play reinforcements here to support YK, someone who has been so graciously there from Hueva's back, but now T-Tigers is locking him down with the Hectic Ultimatum. All Tribe are trying to funnel into Hueva, they lock him down, and YK should be able to follow as well, but he's too fast, he's too tanky. He's just running out at the speed of light. Dakun
Been saying it, He's the high requirement. If you can't beat this Garen, you are not killing any
Oh
of the
god,
members.
oh god, no! That,
Bye, Max Green.
the sushi's up on the menu, boys. We got some sashimi in there for ya. KUN Gaming are taking their meal in stride, and Win picks up a triple.
That's a triple kill. That's the Rift Herald that just the whole view of the group. That it may just be KUN Gaming who beat them. And I mean, look at this engage.
Yeah, Tribe are trying to funnel into this choke point, trying to see if they can contest KUN, look for a pick. But it's KUN are the ones that are pulling the wool over their eyes of Tribe. They have to scatter like the wind, only starting at T-Tigers are the ones that escape for now. But KUN Gaming, 5 members strong. They have the Rift Herald.
Are they just going to use Rift Herald to end the game?
They can.
That turret is going down even without the Rift Herald.
Yeah, T-Tigers is trying to recall right now, but 3 seconds on the clock. This Herald is going to make a crash, and KUN Gaming with an absolute monstrosity of a performance, an awesome display of power. This is why KUN Gaming are looking to be the best team at Horizon Cup.
3-0, lock in their spot in the knockout